Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to SSC. In this video, we are going to discuss the general current affairs for third week of March, beginning from 16th March till 23rd of March. This current affairs is helpful for all banking and government exam aspirants. So let us begin it. We have total of 95 news to be discussed in this session. That is 2 from books and authors, 13 sports news, 6 days and events, 11 economics and finance news, 11 international news, 6 awards and recognition, 6 appointments, 4 from space and defense, government schemes and programs, 1 news, 3 obituaries, 21 miscellaneous, and 11 bank news, a total of 95 news. So let us begin with the first section. First section is from books and authors. We have 2 news to be covered. First is there is one book called More Than Just Surgery. Okay, More Than Just Surgery, Life Lessons Beyond OT. And this book has been written by Padma Awardee Dr. Tehemtan Arak Udwadia. Okay, Dr. Tehemtan Arak Udwadia has authored a new book called More Than Just Surgery. Remember this book's name. Next is Rest Assured, an autobiography. Okay, Rest Assured, an autobiography. It's an autobiography of former Indian cricket captain Gundappa Ranganatha Viswanath. Okay, so former Indian cricket captain Gundappa Ranganatha Viswanath has authored a book called Rest Assured, an autobiography, and it has been co-authored with R. Kaushik. Okay, so it has also been authored by R. Kaushik, who is a senior journalist, and it's an autobiography of former Indian cricket captain. I hope it is clear. First book is More Than Just Surgery by Dr. Tehemtan Arak Udwadia, and Rest Assured is an autobiography of Gunnappa Ranganath Viswanath, co-authored by senior journalist R. Kaushik. Next section. We have 13 sports news to be discussed. First is Shreyas Iyer has won the ICC Men's Player of the Month for February 2022. Okay, Shreyas Iyer, Men's Player of the Month, followed by Amelia Kerr from New Zealand, and she has won Women's Player of the Month for February 2022. If we talk about ICC, it was formed on 15 June 1909, International Cricket Council, whose chairman is Greg Barkley. CEO is Geoff Allardyce, and its headquarters is at Dubai, which is in United Arab Emirates, UAE. Okay, there are 106 members, and the 3 new members added to ICC are Mongolia, Tajikistan, and Switzerland. Next, let's discuss some important venues of the upcoming Cricket World Cups. First of all, T20 World Cup. 2022 ICC Men's T20 World Cup will be held in Australia this year. 2024 ICC Men's T20 World Cup will be held in US and West Indies jointly. Okay. 2026 ICC Men's T20 World Cup will be jointly hosted by India and Sri Lanka. 2028 Men's T20 World Cup will be hosted by Australia and New Zealand. 2030 ICC Men's T20 World Cup will be hosted by 3 countries, England, Ireland, and Scotland. And 2023 upcoming ICC Women's T20 World Cup will be hosted by South Africa, which is next year. Okay. Now, talking about ODI 50-50 World Cup, 2023 ICC Men's Cricket World Cup will be hosted by India next year. 2027 Men's Cricket World Cup will be hosted by 3 countries, South Africa, Zimbabwe, and Namibia. 2031 50-50 ODI will be hosted by India and Bangladesh jointly. And 2022 ICC Women's Cricket World Cup, which is this year, it's being hosted by New Zealand. Okay, I hope it is clear. Let's go to next news. Indian shuttler, meaning Indian badminton player, Lakshya Sen, he has settled for silver, means he has lost to Kunlavut Son of Thailand in men's single final at German Open 2022. So in German Open 2022, Indian shuttler Lakshya Sen and Kunlavut Vitirdan fought for the gold medal, and unfortunately Indian shuttler had to settle for silver medal, but it's a good competition. Okay, so Lakshya Sen silver medal and Kunlavut Vitirdan of Thailand gold medal. Next, 44th edition of Chess Olympiad will be held in Chennai. So it's an international chess Olympiad which will be participated by 190 countries. Okay, and India, it has not hosted this chess Olympiad since 1927. Okay, so that's why it's important. So 44th edition of Chess Olympiad will be held in Mumbai. Talking about International Chess Federation, it was founded on 20 July 1924. President of International Chess Federation is Arkady Dvorkin, and its headquarters is at Lausanne, Switzerland. Okay. Next news. Senior National Weightlifting Championship 2021-2022 for men and women will be held at Bhubaneswar in Odisha. So Odisha in India, okay, Odisha state of India, and that too in Bhubaneswar city of Odisha, will be hosting this senior national weightlifting championship. Okay, so the host state can be asked in exam, so just remember it's Odisha. Next, Sri Lanka will host Asia Cup T20 tournament from August 27 to September 11. Pretty clear? Next, Venezuela's Yulimar Roses. Okay, Venezuela's Yulimar Roses bettered her own women triple jump world record with a leap of 15.74 meter to win gold medal in World Indoor Championship in Belgrade. So in the World Indoor Championships in Belgrade, Venezuela's Yulimar Roses, she has set a record against her own record of 15.74 meters. Okay, so that's it. Next news. Pankaj Advani lifted his eighth title at 19th Asian Billiards Championship 2022 in Doha. So Pankaj Advani has won this championship, which is Asian Billiards Championship. Let's distinguish billiards from other games. That is, billiard is a similar game as snooker and pool, but let's see how it is different from snooker. Billiard is played on a table without pockets. Okay, it's played on a table without pockets, and it has only three balls. Okay, three balls, unlike snooker, and the three balls are red, a white, and a white and another white ball with a spot. Okay, one white ball without spot, one white ball with spot, and a red ball, which is billiards. Okay, to learn about pool and snooker, you can see the PDF of this session. Okay, you will have a better understanding, you will get it here. Let's go to next news. Hyderabad FC has won maiden ISL title. So Indian Sport League ISL, it has been won by Hyderabad FC. Okay, Hyderabad FC, Hyderabad Football Club, and Kerala Blasters were the runner-up. Okay, Kerala Blasters has been defeated by Hyderabad FC to win this title. So that's it. And the venue for this ISL was Nehru Stadium in Fatoda, Goa. Next. World number one Victor Axelsen. Victor Axelsen, by the way, is the world's number one badminton player. Okay, he has defeated Lakshya Sen in the men's singles single final of All India Open Badminton Championship in Birmingham. So Lakshya Sen, who is from India, he has been defeated by world number one Victor Axelsen in where in All England Open Badminton Championship held in Birmingham. Next news, Japan's Akane Yamaguchi, she has been crowned as 2022 All England Women's Single Champion, okay, by defeating South Korea's An Seong. So who is All England Women's Single Champion? She is Akane Yamaguchi, who is from Japan, okay. Next news, 29-member Indian team led by Para-Olympian Dharamveer will take part in 13th FASA International Championship World Para-Athletic Grand Prix in Dubai. So in 13th FASA International Championship World Para-Athletic Grand Prix in Dubai, a 29-member Indian team will be participating, and it will be led by Para-Olympian Dharamveer. Okay, the venue is in Dubai. Okay, remember this name. Remember the means venue. Venue is important. Next. In Badminton World Federation, too many badminton related news today. In Badminton World Federation World Ranking, Lakshya Sen entered the top 10 men's single. So Lakshya Sen, who is a badminton player from India, he has entered into top 10 men's single after a runner-up finish in the All England Open 2022. We just saw that uh, Victor Axelsen has defeated Lakshya Sen in All England Open Badminton Championship, right? In this news, and after being defeated by this, okay, after being defeated in this final, still he has been uh, into this top 10 ranking. Okay, so this is it. Uh, Talking about Badminton World Federation, it was founded in 1934. President is Paul Eric Hoyer Larsen. Its headquarters is at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. You can download the PDF of this session by clicking the PDF by link given in the description box. It will cost you 30 rupees, and then you can revise it anywhere, anytime. Okay, you do not need to watch this video again for revision. So please download it from the link in description. Next, we have 11 international news to be discussed. First, 36th International Zoological Congress will be held in New Delhi. So 36th International Zoological Congress will be held in New Delhi, pretty clear. Its theme is Geosciences, the basic science for sustainable future. Next, 35th International Suraj Kund Handicraft Mela will be held from March 19 till April 4, and Jammu and Kashmir will be the partner state. So 35th International Surajkund Handicraft Mela. So it will be held in held from March 19 till April 4, and Jammu and Kashmir will be the partner state. Pretty clear. Next, 26th edition of International Film Festival of Kerala IFFK begin in Tiruvananthapuram. So again, International Film Festival 26th edition, it will begin in Kerala, okay, in Tiruvananthapuram, which is the capital of Kerala. And in this particular film festival, Rahana Mariam Noor, it's a Bangladeshi film. It will be the inaugural movie in this festival. Okay, so remember it. And the director of this movie is Abdullah Muhammad Saad. Okay, Abdullah Muhammad Saad is the director of the movie Rehana Mariam Noor, which will be the inaugural movie in the International Film Festival of Kerala. Okay, beginning in Tiruvananthapuram, which is 26th edition. Remember this. Next, 14th India-Japan Annual Summit to be held in New Delhi. So in New Delhi, 14th India-Japan Annual Summit will be held. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, okay, he had been recently elected, so this name is important, who is the PM of Japan, Fumio Kishida, and he will be undertaking the official visit to New Delhi for this particular annual summit. So remember this. Next, the second Indian-Indonesian security dialogue was held in Jakarta. So in the capital city of Indonesia, which is Jakarta, the second Indian-Indonesian security dialogue was held, and it was chaired by National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. Okay, Ajit Doval is the National Security Advisor for India, and he has chaired this particular security dialogue between India and Indonesia. I hope it is clear. Next, Bangladesh tops the list of South Asia in terms of women on board of listed companies, says a study conducted by International Finance Corporation at Dhaka Stock Exchange. So Bangladesh tops the list of South Asia. Okay, top the list in South Asia. Top in what? In term of women on board of listed companies. Okay, so it has been said by International Finance Corporation and Dhaka Stock Exchange. So remember this. Next, renowned director Syam Benegal, he has released a poster of the film Mujib. Okay, and the film is a biopic of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who is the father of nation of Bangladesh. Okay, so the name of the film is Mujib, the making of the nation. Okay, the director of this film is Syam Benegal. Next, India and Japan set an investment target of 5 trillion yen, which is $42 billion in the next 5 years. It is pretty clear. Next, Prasar Bharati, okay, very important news. Prasar Bharati, it has signed a memorandum of understanding with Australia's public service broadcaster, Special Broadcasting Services, to boost cooperation in the field of broadcasting. So, in order to boost the cooperation in the field of broadcasting, Prasar Bharati, which is a statutory autonomous body, it has been set up by Act of Parliament and comprises of Doordarshan Television Network and All India Radio, okay, which were all earlier media units of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. So Prasar Bharati, it's an autonomous body set up by Act of Parliament, comprising the Doordarshan Television Network and AIR. It has signed MOU with Australia's public service broadcaster, Special Broadcasting Services. For what? To boost cooperation in the field of broadcasting. Talking about Prasar Bharati, it was formed on 23rd November 1997. Its headquarters is at New Delhi, and CEO of Prasar Bharati is Sasi Sekhar Vempati. Pretty clear. Next, Israeli Prime Minister Naftali Bennett will be on a 3-day visit to India from 3rd to 5th April. Okay, so who is the Prime Minister of Israel? He is Mr. Naftali Bennett, and he will be on 3-day visit to India. Next, Sardar Bardi Mohammedo. Okay, Sardar Bardi Mohammedo. He has been sworn in as the president of Turkmenistan. So these presidents, these are important. Okay, recent appointments. So Sardar Bardi Mohammedo, he is the new president of Turkmenistan. So we complete international section. Let's go to next section. Awards and recognition. We have 6 news to be discussed. First, Professor Narayan Pradhan, he has been selected for 31st G.D. Birla Award for Scientific Research for his outstanding contribution in the field of material sciences. So, who is awarded with 31st G.D. Birla Award for Scientific Research? He is Mr. Professor. He is Professor Narayan Pradhan. Next, Karnataka Bank, it has bagged an Associate Award, okay, at 8th MSME's Excellence Award Ceremony and Summit in New Delhi. So which bank recently bagged Associate Award in the 8th MSME Excellence Award Ceremony? It's Karnataka Bank. Okay, the tagline of this bank is your family bank across India. Next, Tokyo Olympic gold medalist Neeraj Chopra, he has claimed the coveted Sports Star of the Year male award at 22 Sports Star Aces Award. So in the 2022 Sports Star Aces Award, Neeraj Chopra, who is an Olympic fame right now, right, Tokyo Olympic gold medalist, he has got this award called Sports Star of the Year. Okay, in this particular Sports Star Aces Award. Pretty clear. Next news. Burkina Faso, okay, which is a country in Africa. Burkina Faso born architect Debedo Francis Quere. Okay, Debedo Francis Quere is the architect, and he has become the first African to win this prestigious Pritzker Prize. Okay, Pritzker Prize. Okay, it is often referred to as Nobel Prize of Architecture. So a very important award. Pritzker Prize often refers to as Nobel Prize of Architecture. It has been won by Dabero Francis Quere, who is an architect of Burkina Faso, which is an African country, and thus becoming the first African to win this prestigious award. Okay, so that's it. Let's go to next news. Former Indian cricketer Suresh Raina, he has been awarded with prestigious Sports Icon Award at Maldives Sports Award 2022. The capital of Maldives is Male, currency is Rufiya, president is Ibrahim Mohammed Soleh. Okay, so Suresh Raina, Sports Icon Award at Maldives Sports Award 2022. Pretty clear. Next news. Devendra Jajaria. Okay, Devendra Jajaria, he has become the first para athlete to receive the Padma Bhushan, the country's third highest civilian award. So Devendra Jajaria has received Padma Bhushan, and he is the first para athlete to receive this award. Okay, so we complete awards and recognition. Let's go to next section, which is appointments. Okay, let's cover this quickly. We have 6 appointments to discuss. The first appointment is Rajesh Bansal. He has been appointed as the CEO of Reserve Bank of Innovation Hub. So who is the new CEO of Reserve Bank Innovation Hub? He is Mr. Rajesh Bansal. Next, Subman Gill and Rituraj Gaikwad, they has been named as brand ambassador for My 11th Circle. So Subman Gill and Gaikwad, both cricketers, are the brand ambassador of My 11th Circle, which is a cricket fantasy uh, company. Okay. Next, BCCI secretary, okay, the current secretary of BCCI, Jay Saha, he is also the president of Asian Cricket Council, okay, and his tenure has been extended. So BCCI secretary Jay Saha is the president of Asian Cricket Council. Remember this, okay. Talking about BCCI, it was founded in 1928. President of BCCI is Saurabh Ganguly, and secretary is Jay Saha, okay, and president of Asian Cricket Council is Jay Saha. Okay, here secretary of BCCI is Jay Saha, and president of Asian Cricket Council is Jay Saha. Just remember this. Next, Tata Consultancy Services has announced the reappointment of Rajesh Gopinathan as MD and CEO. So Rajesh Gopinathan is the MD and CEO of Tata Consultancy Services. He has again been reappointed. Okay. Talking about TCS, it was formed in 1st April 1968. Chairman is Natarajan Chandrasekharan, and MD and CEO, as we discussed, Rajesh Gopinathan. Its headquarters is at Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next, Shankar Prasad Sharma has been appointed as new Nepal envoy to India. Okay, the new Nepal envoy to India is Mr. Shankar Prasad Sharma. Talking about Nepal, capital of Nepal is Kathmandu, currency Nepalese rupee. President Vidya Devi Bhandari, and Prime Minister of Nepal is Sher Bahadur Deuba. Next, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has announced the appointment of Indian development economist Jayati Ghosh as the member of UN's newly established Advisory Board of Effective Multilateralism. So, in the newly established Advisory Board of Effective Multilateralism, Indian development economist Jayati Ghosh has been appointed. Okay, has been appointed by whom? Has been appointed by Antonio Guterres, who is the Secretary General for United Nations. Okay, so with this we complete appointments as well. We have a 6 days and events news to be discussed. Okay, 6 days and events. Let's cover this quickly. National Vaccination Day. It's observed every year on March 16. Okay, National Vaccination Day. It is observed because on March 16 in 1995, it was the first time on this date that the first dose of oral polio vaccine was given in India. Okay, so that's why March 16 is celebrated as National Vaccination Day. Second, International Adolescents Health Week. It will be celebrated from 28th to 26th March. Okay, so it's International Adolescents Health Week, 28th to 26th March. So the theme of this particular health week, this year's health week, is transition. Okay, Adolescents Health Week's theme for this year is transition. Okay, so it's not 2020, it's 2022. Okay, next, Ordnance Factory Day is observed all across India on 18th March. So Ordnance Factory Day, it's is observed on 18th March. Next, World Sparrow Day is observed on March 20, and the theme is Love Sparrow. Okay, Love Sparrow for this particular year. Next, World Poetry Day is observed on 21st March, and World Meteorological Day is observed on 23rd March. The theme of World Meteorological Day this year is early warning and early action. So let's revise these days quickly. First, National Vaccination Day on 16th March, International Adolescents Health Week 20th to 26th March, Ordnance Factory Day 18th March, World Sparrow Day 20th March with the theme Love Sparrows, World Poetry Day on 21st March, and World Meteorological Day observed on 23rd March. Its theme is early warning and early action. I hope it is clear. Now let's discuss three space and defense news quickly. Cochin Shipyard Limited and Dredging Corporation of India signed an agreement to build the country's first indigenous dredger. So the country's first India's first indigenous dredger, it has been developed. It will be developed by Cochin Shipyard Limited and Dredging Corporation of India. Next, Defense Secretary Dr. Ajay Kumar, he has commissioned Indian Coast Guard ship ICGS Saksam, which is the fifth in the series of 105-meter offshore patrol vehicles class at Goa. So the fifth ship in the series, which is Saksam, okay, it has been commissioned by Defense Secretary Dr. Ajay Kumar. Okay, remember this. Next, Ninth Joint Military Exercise Lamitiye 2022. It's between Indian Army and Seychelles Defense Forces, okay, SDF. It's been conducted at Seychelles Defense Academy, Seychelles, from 22 March to 31st March. Just remember this, that Lamitiye, okay, Lamitiye is a military exercise between which two countries? It's between India and Seychelles. The capital of Seychelles is Victoria. The currency is rupee and president is Webel Ramkalawan. Next, the fourth space and defense news, the NATO, which is North Atlantic Treaty Organization, it has organized massive military drill, which is Cold Response 2022 in Norway. Okay, Cold Response 2022, it's the drill organized by NATO. Okay, NATO, it's founded on 1949, 4th April. Headquarters is at Brussels, Belgium. Secretary General of NATO is Jens Stoltenberg. He is currently in so much of news because of ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. So this name is extremely important. In fact, this particular organization is extremely important, NATO. Okay, remember this. And there are 30 states in NATO, okay, currently. So now let's discuss one government scheme and program quickly. The Ministry of Heavy Industries (MHI) has sanctioned 1576 electric vehicle charging stations across 16 highways and 9 expressway under phase 2 of faster adoption and manufacturing of hybrid and electric vehicle, which is FAME India scheme with budget of 1000 crore. So a pretty detailed news. With a budget of 1000 crore, under this program called FAME India, which is faster adoption and manufacturing of hybrid and electric vehicles, okay, full form of FAME. Under this Ministry of Heavy Industries, okay, this particular ministry, it has sanctioned how many charging stations? 1576 electric vehicle charging stations. Okay, it is spread across 16 highways and 9 expressways. Remember this. So we complete government schemes. We have no festival and events news to be discussed. We have three important obituaries. Let's discuss them quickly. First, former president of Zambia, Rupia Banda, has passed away. Okay, former president of Zambia, Rupia Banda, he has passed away. Capital of Zambia is Lusaka and currency is Zambian kwacha. Okay, so Zambia, Lusaka, kwacha. Remember this. Next, former governor of Andhra Pradesh, Kumudben Manishankar Joshi, she has passed away. Okay, Kumudben Manishankar Joshi was the former governor of Andhra Pradesh who has passed away. Next, very important obituary, physicist Eugene Parker has passed away. Okay, Eugene Parker was a physicist and he is known for theorizing the existence of social wind, and he became the first person to witness the launch of spacecraft bearing his name. So the first person to witness the launch of spacecraft bearing his name, his own name, okay, that physicist Eugene Parker has passed away. Okay, he is famous for theorizing the existence of solar wind. So we complete obituaries. Now let's quickly discuss 11 economics and finance news. First, Larsen and Toubro (LNT). It has established L&T Sufin e-commerce platform. Okay, so L&T Sufin e-commerce platform has been developed by Larsen and Toubro. Okay, Larsen and Toubro is a shipbuilding company. Okay, it is country's first complete e-commerce platform for industrial product. So country's first complete e-commerce platform. Okay, it has been developed by Larsen and Toubro. Larsen and Toubro was founded in 1938. Chairman is Anil Manibhai Naik, MD CEO SN Subramaniam, and its headquarter is at Mumbai, Maharashtra. Remember the headquarter part. Okay, it's important. Next, India's wholesale price-based inflation surged to 13.11% in February from 12.96% recorded in previous month. So in January, the wholesale price index was 12.96, and now in February it's 13.11. Previous year we had discussed consumer price index, which is retail inflation, and this year we are discussing wholesale price index. If you know what was consumer price index for February, please write in the comment box. Okay, this is wholesale price index, write consumer price index CPI in comment box. Next, Indian government has issued 1 billion US dollars line of credit for Sri Lanka. Okay, for what purpose? To import food, necessary products and medication. So LOC, which is line of credit, has been issued by India to Sri Lanka worth of 1 billion US dollars. Okay, capital of Sri Lanka, which is Colombo. Okay, Colombo is the commercial capital, where its actual capital is Sri Jayawardhanepuri Koti. Currency of Sri Lanka is Sri Lankan rupee. President is Gotabaya Rajapaksa and Prime Minister is Mahinda Rajapaksa. Fourth, India UAE Trade Pact, which is a bilateral trade projected to touch US $100 billion in 5 years. So there's a trade pact between India and United Arab Emirates, India and UAE. Okay, so it's expected to touch US $100 billion in 5 years. Next, fintech unicorn Razorpay, it has acquired payment technology startup Easialient Technologies. Okay, Easialient Technologies, which is a payment technology startup, it has been acquired by fintech unicorn Razorpay. Okay, for an it's for an undisclosed amount. Okay, so there's no amount to be discussed here because it's undisclosed. Next, NPCI, which is National Payment Corporation of India, it has come out with on-device wallet feature for UPI users. Okay, on-device wallet feature of NPCI has come out, and it will be known as UPI Lite. Okay, it will facilitate small ticket transaction. It will process transaction in complete offline mode. That is in both debit and credit. Okay, the upper limit of any transaction done through UPI Lite will be rupees 200. Okay, the upper limit has been fixed to 200 rupees only, not more than that. And the total limit of UPI Lite e-balance for an on-device wallet, it will not be more than rupees 2000. Okay, and the user do not have to key in the UPI pin, means UPI pin is not required. Okay, so UPI Lite, just remember this. Next, as per Bloomberg's recent data on market capitalization, for the first time, India's equity market has entered in the world's top 5 in terms of market capitalization. So for the first time, India's equity market, it has come on the world's top 5 under the term of in terms of market capitalization. Okay, remember it. So it's for the first time, so it becomes important. Okay, so it's as per Bloomberg's. Okay, Bloomberg's. Okay, it's study done by Bloomberg. So next news, Amazon Inc. Okay, Amazon, it has closed its $8.5 billion deal with to buy MGM. MGM, which is Metro Goldwyn Mayer Studios. Okay, it's an American media company, and it has been acquired by Amazon. Okay, and the amount in which it has acquired is $8.5 billion. Next, Moody's investor, it cut its projection on India's economic growth in calendar year 22 by 9.1%. Okay, it was previously 9.5%, and it's 9.1% projection now. Okay, by Moody's investor. They are biggest 3 credit rating companies in the world. Okay, top 3 credit rating companies, and one is Moody. Okay, which we are discussing, and the second is Fitch Group, and the third is S&P, which we call it Standard and Poor. Okay, Moody's Investor Services, it was founded on 1909. Its headquarters is at New York City, United States. Next, Reliance Retail Venture, it has acquired 89% stake in online lingerie retailer Clovia. Okay, so Reliance Venture has acquired 89% stake in this a company called Clovia, which is an online lingerie retailer. Okay, next, rating agency Fitch, which we were just discussing. Okay, here we discussed Moody's. Okay, and now the another rating agency, okay, another giant, Fitch, it has slashed India's growth forecast for the next fiscal to 8.5%. So here we can see the contrast. uh, the what do we see, the projection by Moody investor is 9.1%, and the projection by Fitch is 8.5%. So just remember this data, it keeps on changing. Okay, so talking about Fitch, it's an American credit rating agency. Its headquarters is at New York and founded in 1913. So we complete economics and finance news. Now let's quickly discuss 21 miscellaneous news, and then we have bank news. So first is country's first AI and robotic technology park, which is ARTPARK. Okay, AI and robotic technology park. It will be launched in Bangalore. Okay, it will be India's first artificial intelligence and robotics technology park. Next, the country's first digital water bank, which is Aquarium. Okay, India's first digital water bank. It will be launched in Bangalore. So two things will be launched in Bangalore. First is art park, and another is aquarium. Next, 17th Mumbai International Film Festival (MIFF) will be held from 29th May to 4th June this year at Films Division Complex, Mumbai. So Mumbai International Film Festival will be held from 29th May to 4th June 2022. Next, Railtel Corporation of India Limited, owned by Indian Railways, it has ranked 124th in the 8th edition Fortune India. Okay, so just remember this ranking. Next, Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, which is SIPRI, it has released its latest report on trends in international arms transfer. And in this report, India and Saudi Arabia, it has emerged as the largest importer of arms between 2017 to 21. So which two countries are the largest importers of arms? They are India and South Africa. Saudi Arabia. It's as per this trends in international arms transfer. Okay, it has been released by SIPRI. Remember this. Okay, so both two countries accounted for 11% of all global arms sales. Next, Nitin Gadkari has launched world's most advanced technology green hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle, Toyota Mirai. Mirai, okay, which is green hydrogen fuel cell electric vehicle. It has been launched by Nitin Gadkari in India. Next, Finland, it has been named as the world's happiest country for the fifth year. So happiness index has been released by United Nations. Okay, and Finland for fifth consecutive year is the world's happiest country. Talking about India, India has ranked 136th. Okay, India has ranked 136th, and the United States, it's on 16th. So it's 16th most happiest country. Okay, United States, whereas India is 136th most happiest country. So India is still unhappy country. Okay, we can conclude that. So Finland is the happiest country. Next, there are total of 139 countries. Sorry, I think here it's not given what are the total number of countries. So we don't know this. Please write in the comment box how many total countries were brought under this report. So I'm getting confused on that. Please write it. Okay. Next, uh, we know that Russia and Ukraine are having war right now, so it's important to discuss the happiness index as well. So Russia's happiness index, it's 80. Okay, it's 80th most happiest country. Okay, still happier than India, and Ukraine is 90th most happiest country, again happier than India. So another news, cyclone Asani, which is the first cyclone of 2022, it's set to develop in Bay of Bengal. Okay, and this Asani name, it has been suggested by Sri Lanka. Next, Mahatma Gandhi Green Triangle, it has been unveiled in Madagascar to mark Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. So Madagascar, which is a country in East Africa, in this particular uh, country, Mahatma Gandhi Green Triangle has been unveiled. Okay. Next, Mumbai, Maharashtra, it has announced its detailed framework to zero out carbon emission. So Mumbai will be the first city in South Asia to meet to get this target. Okay, as it is the first state or first city to frame to give the detailed framework for zero out carbon emission by 2050. Okay, the first city in South Asia. So remember this city. Next, Nagaswaram. Okay, Nagaswaram. It's made in Narsingpatai in Tanjavur district of Tamil Nadu. Okay, it has been granted as the GI tag. Okay, so Nagaswaram. Next, Rajnath Singh has inaugurated seven-storied Flight Control System Integration Facility at Aeronautical Development Establishment ADE, which is a laboratory of DRDO. Okay, so remember this. Next, National Mineral Development Corporation Limited, which is NMDC. It's the country's largest iron ore producer. A CPSC under Ministry of Steel. It had signed an MOU with IIT Kharagpur for drone-based mineral exploration. So NMDC has signed an MOU with IIT Kharagpur for what purpose? For drone-based mineral exploration. Remember this. The principal scientific advisor. Please write in the comment box who is the current principal scientific advisor to India. Uh, he has inaugurated the new water management and policy center, which is Aquamap at IIT Madras. So at IIT Madras, the principal scientific advisor to India, he has inaugurated new water management and policy center called Aquamap. Okay, so please write the who is the current principal scientific advisor to India, and also write who was the first principal scientific advisor to India. It's a very famous name. Okay. 15th miscellaneous news. In Maharashtra, an earthquake warning system has been set up. Okay, so earthquake warning system has been set up in Maharashtra at Punyasloka Ahilya Devi Holkar Solapur University. Next, the Union of India has approved a centrally sponsored scheme named New India Literacy Program. Okay, it's a centrally sponsored scheme. So the aim of this scheme is to support states and union territories in promoting literacy. Okay, next, Pushkar Singh Dhami, who is the current CM of Uttarakhand, will again be the CM of Uttarakhand. Okay, Uttarakhand's capital is Barari Sen, which is summer capital, and Dehradun is the winter capital. So it's basically Dehradun, but there is one another city called Barari Sen, and it's known as the summer capital of Uttarakhand. Governor of Uttarakhand is Gurmeet Singh. Next, Dr. Pramod Sawant will be the Chief Minister of Goa again. So very simple. Uh, Capital of Goa is Panaji. Governor P.S. Sridharan Pillai, and the CM of Goa is again Dr. Pramod Sawant. Next, according to World Air Quality Report prepared by Swiss-based air quality tech company IQ Air, Bangladesh was the most polluted country in the world in 2021. So which country is the most polluted country? It's Bangladesh. And it's interesting to know that India is the fifth most polluted country, okay, as per this report. And talking about city, which is the most polluted city of the world, it's our own Delhi. Okay, Delhi is the most polluted city of the world, and the second most polluted city is Dhaka. Okay, Dhaka is the second most polluted city. But talking about country, Bangladesh is the most polluted city of the world, and India is fifth. Okay, the most polluted city is Bangladesh, second is Chad, third is Pakistan, fourth is Tajikistan, and India is fifth country. Okay, whereas Delhi is the most polluted city of the world. Okay, number one city. So it's very bad. Next, PM Modi will inaugurate Biplab Bharat Gallery at Victoria Memorial Hall in Kolkata. Okay, on Shahid Divas, which is on 23rd of March. Sainik School in Delhi will be named after Shahid Bhagat Singh. Okay, it has been announced by Arvind Kejriwal. So we complete miscellaneous news. Let's quickly cover bank news. ICICI Bank, it has announced its partnership with Emirates Skywards to launch a range of co-branded credit card. Okay, ICICI Bank with Emirates Skywards. Next, Bajaj Allianz General Insurance, it has announced a 5-year extension for its MD CEO Tapan Singhel. Tapan Singhel will again be the MD CEO of Bajaj Allianz General Insurance for upcoming 5 years. Next, IIFL Security Limited, which is formerly India Infoline Limited, it has launched OneUp. OneUp is India's first primary market investment platform. Okay, OneUp. Next, IIT Madras RBI Innovation Hub join hands to boost fintech startup. So IIT Madras and RBI Innovation Hub, it has joined hands, means it has collaborated to boost fintech startups. Next, Credit Guarantee Scheme for Subordinate Debt CGSSD is extended up to 31st March 2023. Okay, this date becomes important. Till when Credit Guarantee Scheme for Subordinate Debt has been extended up to? It's extended up to 31st March 23. Next, Mahila Money, Visa and Transcorp, it has teamed up to launch Mahila Money prepaid card. Okay, for women entrepreneurs. Next, Bank's Board Bureau, it has recommended the names for position of MD and CEO of Union Bank of India, Indian Overseas Bank, and Punjab Sind Banks. So, as recommended by Bank Boards of Bureau, A. Manik Mekhalai, okay, he has been recommended as MD and CEO of Union Bank of India. Ajay Kumar Srivastav, he has been recommended by Bank Board Bureau as the MD and CEO of which bank? Indian Overseas Bank. And Swaroop Kumar Shah, he has been recommended for the position of MD and CEO of Punjab and Sindh Bank. Okay, remember this. Next, RBI has approved extension of Rajiv Ahuja, okay, the term of Rajiv Ahuja as the interim MD and CEO of RBL Bank, okay, Ratnakar Bank Limited. So Rajiv Ahuja will be next again MD and CEO of Ratnakar Bank Limited. Next, SBI plans to set up Innovation Incubation and Acceleration Center, which is IIAC at Hyderabad, in a bid to build in-house capability to bolster its current performance and drive higher top-line growth through innovation. Next, NPCI has partnered with Yatra.com and SBI Card to launch a one of its kind co-branded Yatra SBI Card. So it's clear from this name as well. SBI Card and Yatra along with NPCI has partnered for this particular card. Next, which is the last news, HDFC Bank has launched Smart Hub Vyapar program and Auto First app. So two apps or two programs has been launched by SDFC, which is Smart Hub Vyapar program and Auto First app. So with this we complete all the news. I hope you like this session. You can download the PDF by clicking the PDF by link. It will cost you 30 rupees. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to SSC Sikkim. Bye bye.